Well, we got an old friend back here at the shop. We've got the C28, and we're gonna clean this up and take it to SEMA. Of course, we're gonna change the wheels and tires because we're working with BF Goodrich when we get to SEMA this year. And you know, if you've never seen this, let's check it out. The heart of the C28 is this small block engine right here. This is an original 67 Z28 Camaro motor. When I found that motor, I wanted the truck. I looked for 5 years before I found this truck. It was a beautiful, all original truck, had never been molested, still had the original paint on it. We repainted it, did a few things, but the major things that we did was, of course, putting the Z28 motor in it, which is why from a C10 to a C28 instead of the Z28. But I wanted this engine compartment to look like you were opening the hood to a Z28 Camaro factory stock. That's what this is. We changed the turn signals on the grille. They're normally out flush here. I added some pieces and dropped that back, and then I put the lights in underneath. I also used 2 Camaro bumpers, front and rear, and we made the Camaro bumpers to fit on both the front and the back of the truck. Now the interior, I used the orange and black houndstooth material in the seat. We did the orange vinyl around it. Actually, I've got this thermostat housing, which is the correct housing. The one that's on it is not correct. This one will be going back on. So it looks all factory stock. One of the cool things that we did is, you know, on these C10 pickups, there is just this paper code that was in all of the trucks when they came from the factory. But we scanned that and made a new one, and we actually made the C28 package with all the bumpers and the interior and the emblems and all the things that we did to the suspension, including the Hotchkiss suspension. We made that look like as if it was a factory stock to make this the sport truck that never existed. In the back, of course, we used the 2 bumpers and we made the Camaro rear bumper. But one of the coolest things that I like about this truck is the fact that Doug Peterson at Rydell Chevrolet in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Now Wes, who owns Rydell Chevrolet, is one of my dear friends, and he's been a phenomenal customer for Foose Design. And Doug sent me this emblem. I spent about 13 hours getting rid of all the little pits and had that re-chromed and put it on the truck, because that is what you would have gotten had you bought an original sport truck from Rydell Chevrolet.